which is absolutely awful. So, we're gonna start with assault. First item is the old Scar Shell. It's a classic, but it's not really holding up to today's standards. I'm gonna give it a C, particularly at close quarters. The AR used to be very good, but not really. Next is the hammer. And I'm not talking about the OG one that was absolutely which is honestly not that great. I'm going to give it a C tier though, as the current one is still decent, it's just not amazing. The OG one, on the other hand, well, it's getting a solid A from me. So, it's getting a, Then, we've got the Furious one. Introduced Chapter 6, Season 1. Honestly, I love it, but not a ton. Next they are probably one of the best ever added. And our first S tier, the Hollow Twister AR. But just watch some tournaments and you'll understand what I mean. Oh yeah. It was introduced in the same season as the Fury AR, which is I think why some people hate on Fury a little. Pretty decent at the mid-degree. It really excels though at strong ranges, and I find it absolutely amazing. So that's the Hollow Twister SMGs. Now the OG first AR and the modern. The OG one kind of like I'm actually gonna give it a B tier. But the new y'all, what are we doing? What were we doing? Where's the actor? The OG one? But the OG one's getting a B tier from me. Current one, I have to put in the accuracy. If they buff the accuracy a little, then maybe I could give it something higher, but no. Next they are, let's go with the D. This one has a little build that I don't have any other ARs have. It doesn't use medium ammo like pretty much every other one. It uses lightning, which is it also has a red dot scope, which a lot of people love. I'm going to put this at a B tier. Most of these outputs, the damage output is insane. And the accuracy Alright. Next AR we're going to deal with. This silenced rifle. I'm sorry. Everybody here to look. This thing, I don't care what you guys say, it's awful. I have never gotten a single kill with this thing. Maybe that's about to change. Takes it fast. The accuracy. I'm giving this one. Sorry, so I love it, but it's next. Next is the Red-Eye AR. I have to say, but we're going to drop down to a P because of the reload time. The reload time on this is 2.25 seconds, which doesn't sound like much. But there is still a fight. It can't hold up for things like 25 seconds. I'm not sure. But newer ones are good. Next, we're gonna go to one of the peaks of the MK7. This thing ruled. It's sick. It is fire rate, slow, everything is amazing. The only thing it really struggles at is long range. But even that is fire rate. It's just that the holding down the fire button is just not great with this one. But I shreds. So this one gets an S tier. Like the hollow twister or the different scopes. So, S tier. Now we're gonna move on. Burst of 3 does very little damage. This weapon is pretty trash. 2.9 seconds. Like, look at this thing. It's awful. One at the bottom of my hotbar, you can see a little I'm gonna get instant reload. is even better because the reload time is located. Rifle, good in Mythic, bad in Heroes. Next is the Twin Mag Laser, which is kind of like a successor to the... Oh, by the way, A is Mythic, a really good scope with the MP7, but it's also got added the Twin Mag function by all know so that they can hit with one and hit with another missile. The only thing, in my opinion, putting it back is the rockets. So that's yours. Absolutely. Super well. We're going to cover is a very interesting. I don't know how well it is. It's the I'm actually giving it easier because even though it's a spray stick, it still hits shot. Is with the ring that he has. Anyway, next they are. Next we're gonna go to an order. It has a magazine size good accuracy. Which is kind of good. The reload time is 4.5 seconds. So as you can see, however, the 50 and 55 in the mythic, it is kind of crazy. The reload doesn't even really matter that much with such a big reload. And it's even decent in the close range, so I would want to have to use it in such a that's terrible. Next item, yeah, suppressed AR. Basically, it's just the scar for the suppressor. The thing about suppressors is they're really toxic, but they make you good all the time. All it really does is make your weapon illegal, and it removes the shooting bit from visual audio. The visual audio part is awesome, but the fact that most suppressed weapons have to trade out that bonus, it's suppressed AR though, kind of amazing. Damage on it with the fire rate is beautiful. It's basically a nerfed scar with a suppressor. Next weapon, the heaviest sword. I kind of prefer this fire rifle, but it's got a much better reload. And it does a little bit more damage. I just will try it for guys. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give, oh, wow, I'm killing you right now. Press the R. Heavy R? I think it's good. Because it works, but it's not great. Next I'm going to do basically like but with a higher fire. Love the idea. C+, because it's better than the next one.
The vault will open in 60 seconds.
Very. It's pretty much like a fire rifle, but with a different 5. It also has a very fast the reload time is also really nice. So it's extremely but at long range the accuracy does kind of drop. However, because of the capabilities, I'm going to give it a
The vault has unlocked.
Next, I'm gonna go for my personal favorite AR of all time, the infantry. It has perfect accuracy when ADS, even when moving around. It has 10 bullets, and they've recently made it so you can use it on a It does has very little recoil, and actually a very quick reload time compared to some So there. Oh god, man, pistol. It also does 88 headshots. That is 2 times headshot multiplier. One of the very, very few ARs to have that. You know what, whatever. Next one we're gonna cover. Oh, by the way, that's an S+ infantry for me. Next is the OG, not Scar, just the classic, and it's kind of a story. Almost an A, by the way. But it's quite good, particularly in the mid-range. So I'm giving it a B+. Next up are the modular. Modular combat AR is it is but the damage again isn't very high, so I'm gonna give it a C+. Next is the modular striker AR, basically just a normal Scar, but with a faster fire rate, less damage. Here's got it. Good at close range. Except moving around. It's got a good reload time, 20 shots. So the Enforcer, I'm actually going to be giving it an A. Now, modular Warforge is actually quite similar to the combat AR. Fast firing, the accuracy. You all saw how easy that was. It is rather good at the close range though, so I'm going to give it a C. My favorite modular weapon, the Nemesis AR. The reload is really nice. Adding on is really good. Fire rate, beautiful. No, all that. As you can see, it absolutely destroys people. So, Nemesis AR is as you can see, I do have a slight bias to some of my favorite weapons, but it's pretty stunting. Next is the 100 DMR. Honestly, it just takes a little time, I believe. Does some really decent damage. Kind of excels at mid-long range, but it's not that great at many other ranges. Though if you had a sniper scope, it's pretty hard. Next is the Deadeye DMR, introduced fairly recently, Chapter 6, Season 3. Just wait. So, it's not perfect. I believe it does like one thing. Right. That's all the ARs. Now we're gonna move on to starting with the prime shot. I've actually not used but I guide missiles. Where's it? Gosh. How y'all players hiding from me? Headshot though isn't bad. But this one is actually not a B. This is a reload time, but it's decent. And then Sovereign Shotgun is a B. But basically anything that I say has an asterisk, I sometimes to it. In this case, it fires faster than fire or 80. Gatekeeper. Oh my gosh. But not in the bad way. I'm giving it an A plus. Not S though, because the mid is S. Alright. The modular frenzy auto shotgun. Kind of an interesting one. It's not that. It has basically no range. It either kind of long, but, and you'll see why I'm talking about in a second. What I'm saying, but, because it's actually quite good. There's just up there. So I'm gonna give it an A. Now I'm gonna go for the pump. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for these. Pump, S tier, obviously. Having pump, S tier. Everybody's heard of the mythic. Tactical shotgun, classic, but not that amazing nowadays. B tier. The heavy is a C, but the exotic is a absolute C. The auto shotgun's interesting. I'll show you one. The one I just showed you. So these guys will come down and stay down long enough. That's them. I'm trying to grab them. So these guys can actually with a high damage, a white fire rate. However, unlike most shotguns, you reload it like one shell at a time, which is interesting. So I'm giving it a B. Striker pump, very similar to the pump, but with lower damage, fire rate, better, worse reload. Charge shotgun with an asterisk. It's only good in the hands of a player who's practiced with it. It's terrible. The tripwire auto shotgun. So I'm gonna the drum shotgun is basically like a better version of all the other shotguns. You guys watch this fire. Damage though, very I'm giving it a B+. Next up is the shotgun. It's an interesting one because it's got high damage. But it's only got 2 shots. It's a little slow. So, I'm giving it a solid. Sorry. The Outlaw. Very similar to the Oni, but less range. Faster reload and but I'm gonna give it a D. Because not the normal sound of things. Definitely win you a fight. It's pretty good, but it's getting a D because bullets with a fairly slow reload is it's just not that good. Modular combat shotgun. C tier, good, not as good as what replaced the pump. Double barrel shotgun. I'm sorry, it's an F. 2 shot. Like really low damage. It can't even like it can't even. That's the absolute max. Really slow reload. Laser action is actually kind of decent because of the fire rate. but a little too bad. So I'm giving it a C plus. Next, the one of my favorites is actually quite good. Hello? Okay, now it's making the right sound. Yeah, it's really high there. It's basically like the pump, but faster. It also can't one pump faster, but it is still good. So it is an A plus for me. Next up is the Sentinel pump, fairly new shotgun with 4 bullets, right through the wheel. Give them 5 pump, it does way more damage and has a few less bullets. So it's actually because it's really it's the dog. And I know I said I'm not playing but this is not it. I really can't cover that context. It's an example of the one that got an F, but so you'd think, oh, they try to redeem themselves, or it'd be trash. They tried to do the second one. Didn't exactly work out, but it's not trash. It throws you backwards. You're actually moving around. It doesn't throw you back if you're crouched, and it throws other people back. So it can be quite good for throwing people in a storm. So I'm actually going to give it a C, just because the base weapon isn't that good, and it's not close to the sub-stats. So, C with an asterisk. Next is the Ranger shotgun. A very cool idea. One 20 because the reload is fast and the damage is high. I'm actually giving it a 5, just because you can get those crazy. Not quite a 1, I believe it's like 180 max headshot. Next is the Dragon's Breath shotgun. Where is it? Here, Dragon's Breath 10-200 pump, which means obviously A tier, but it can only shoot once before reloading, which is really slow, 4.05 seconds, so it's only going to stay in A tier. Next, the Stick shotgun, which is kind of a weird one. It's got 4 shots. It's basically like a rip-off version of the headshot. But it does do good damage, so I'm gonna give it a B+. plus. Next, and I believe last, is the Thunder Shotgun. It's a shotgun. Eight, which means 4 shots with it, and does wild damage. Not quite 1 pumps, but insane nonetheless. 195. That's what I just did. 195. 5 damage off from being able to 1 pump. It is amazing. S tier. Then there's honestly, F tier. Not even gonna cover it. Y'all, if you know, you know. I'm gonna find a new lobby. Alright, y'all. I'm here. So now, SMGs. Harbinger SMG. Great, not here. It's actually pretty good. Actually, wait, no. Just rank some of them. SMG, F tier. Not even gonna use it. Not even gonna. Stinger SMG. Okay. Not quite today's. A tier. A machine SMG. Accurate. Just this. At that point. Primal oh my gosh. Look at this SMG. F tier. LMG. Before you can. Modular Thunderburst SMG. We have everything. It's lived through the ages as you can use it like everybody else. You can use that point blank like a shotgun. You can use this pretty much anything for S+. Scout first SMG. Really good. If it had been introduced in a different series, I could have gotten an A tier. And honestly, that's the Twin Mag SMG. S tier. The Combat SMG. Recoil's rough, but I'd still give it an A. They're a very weird one. But so it kind of shreds buildings. Kind of a bit of so modular. Not quite an S. The OG drone. However, as you can see, still kind of crazy, and the fact that it has Press SMG. Perfect accuracy. It's fire like this. SMG. And the suppressor. I'm gonna give it an A. The SMG. This one. C. Not great. Not bad. Good at everything. Great at nothing. Tactical. They ruined my boy. Nerfed too much. They nerfed too much. The rapid fire SMG looks quite It's but regardless, A, so is a minigun. S tier. I don't think we need any comment on. Failed precision SMGs. My favorite SMGs of all time. Watch this. You can use it like an AR or an SMG or whatever the heck you want. It's not amazing at the close range or at the long range, but the mid range, it shreds. It's like the tactical AR. I'm actually gonna give it an A+. I'll give it an S for me, but I know oh my god. Fastest fire rate. Wait. I have to the search is interesting. It shoots faster than just I'm also not having a lot of as I'm pretty sure y'all he's amazing. It still gets me by a lot of things, but it's an A. And now there's one more. Second reload time. This took everything to the extremes on one end. 6 damage. They make the highest fire rate, the highest reload time, the highest magazine size, and the highest damage in this game. 2 of the worst stats possible, and 2 of the best. I'm gonna give it a question. I'm not even gonna give it a want to tell me anything, drop it in the comments. I recently fixed them, so you can now use them again. If you want to see more content, subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll